What's going on, everybody? Deacon here. And it seems like it never fails whenever I'm on social media or on the internet just roaming around somewhere. I always see a post or a meme talking about relationship or relationship goals. And for some reason, I just think the desire to want to get into a relationship is a little... Now I know what you're thinking. Come on, Deke, but you've been married for 10 plus years to the same woman, so you telling me I shouldn't be looking for the same thing? And there's nothing wrong with getting a relationship. But see, what we mostly know about relationships is if you can find a good one, it can be a beautiful thing. But if you get into a bad one, then you remember it a little bit more than you would like to. And so this is why, since I've seen so many people share so many different things about relationships, I figured why not put in my 2 cents. So here are 3 of my relationship truths. And for those of you all who are already in relationships, I think you're going to agree with a lot of things on this list. Number 1, they are a lot of work. One saying that I've always kept in the back of my mind, but I also added to, was, good things come to those who wait, but you still have to work to maintain it. And in any relationship, especially a healthy one, there's going to be times where you agree, there's going to be times where you disagree, there's going to be times where you compromise. There are going to be times where you're going to have to speak out in a relationship, and there's going to be times where you're going to have to know when to keep your mouth shut. So many things go on in a relationship that although it may be good, in any committed relationship, it's still going to take a little toll on you because now you're not just doing and thinking solely for yourself, but you have to take another person into account. Number 2, no two are the same. Like looking at snow from a distance with the naked eye, all snowflakes look alike, but upon closer inspection, you see how different they really are. Relationships are no different. Many times people will see a type of relationship, whether it's on the internet, TV, or anything of that nature, and say, Will and Jada, now that's relationship goals right there. But if you were to examine their relationship a little bit closer, is that the type of relationship you would really want for yourself? There are certain people who you idolize right now. You look at their relationship, unless you are really close to them and see what they do in their relationship, what works for them might not necessarily work for you. This is why I'm very careful about giving any type of specific relationship advice unless I know the 2 parties involved and heard both sides of the story, because I know very well that what works for me in my marriage might not necessarily work for somebody else. Number 3, don't rush to be in one. If you're one of these individuals where you're just a hopeless romantic and hoping to get into a relationship as soon as possible, you have to ask yourself, is getting into a relationship more of a priority than who you're getting into a relationship with? If you are one of those people, I promise you, there's a lot of trouble waiting ahead for you. You must learn to love and know who you are first. Yes, I know that is a cliche, but it's true. Because what you have to understand about relationships is they're actually easy to get into, but they might not be as easy to get out of unscathed. There are many times where I've seen posts or videos of people talking about how hurt they were in a relationship, but then when you actually hear the type of person they were dealing with and you know the type of person who's talking to you, you realize that that was a person they shouldn't have been involved with in the first place, but they were just more infatuated with the idea of being in a relationship and being in love than actually paying attention to the person they were getting involved with. But another point I want to add to why you shouldn't be in a rush to get into a relationship, because I know some of you right now are at a point in your life where you have certain goals, dreams, and aspirations that you're chasing after right now. And a relationship can be a hindrance to that. For example, let's say that there's a certain dream that you're chasing after, but you live on the West Coast and then an opportunity of a lifetime opens up in New York City on the East Coast. But the person you're with cannot drop everything that they're doing right now and go with you. So now that puts you in a bind. Do you try to hold on to this long distance relationship where this dream or this opportunity may keep you out for who knows how long? So now you have to try to maintain a long distance relationship, or you just let it go. But this is the person that you've been waiting for your whole life. So now you got a dilemma on your hands. Give up your dream or give up your relationship. I'm not touching that one. But those are just 3 of my truths that I can think of off the top of my head. But let me know, are there any other truths or things that people should consider before getting into a relationship? Leave your comment in the comment section below. But that's all I have for you guys. So if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. And as always, be wise. And until I see you guys next time, have a great weekend.